Hello everyone, this is Teacher Prey from SLD, and today we're going to talk about possession and how to use the question word whose. Okay, so let's look at these pictures here. So we have John here with his dog. So to ask question about possession, we ask like, whose dog is it? So it's John's. Or here we've got Clara. So whose books are these? These are Clara's. Or Mindy here. So whose money is it? It's Mindy's. Or the last one here, we've got Emma. So whose bag is it? So we answer it's Emma's. We use apostrophe s to talk about possession. For example, it's Mark's book. So we use apostrophe s or just apostrophe, to talk about possession. So for example, this is Mike's house. Mike apostrophe s. So meaning the house belongs to Mike. So what are the rules of apostrophe s or apostrophe? So if it is singular noun, you just need to write apostrophe s. Yeah. So like Mary's dress or where is Tom's bike. And another uses of apostrophe s is with irregular plural noun. So like man. Yeah, man here in plural. So man's shoes. Or have you got the children's books? Here, children, they are the plural noun, but irregular. And then what about regular plural noun? For example, like teachers with s. In that situation, you just need to write apostrophe, like teacher's room. Or we have 8 children. This is the boys' bedroom and this is the girls' bedroom. And we only use apostrophe for people. And for things, we use of. So here, the boys' room. So we don't say the room of the boys. Or the same thing here, if we talk about things, we use of. So the end of the film, it's not the film's end. So let's look at more example here. So refer to people, talk about possession, we're going to use apostrophe s or apostrophe. Like your parents' permission, my friend's house. But if you are referring to things, we're going to use of. Like the number of students, the leaves of trees. It's not the numbers students or the leaves trees. So be careful with that. And then to ask about possession, we use the question word whose. For example, whose book is it? All right, or whose car is that? Meaning, who does that car belong to? So if we answer, we just say it's John's, meaning it belongs to John. Or whose shoes are those? So they are mine, meaning they belong to me. And for singular plural nouns, whose doesn't change. We're just going to use just the same, W-H-O-S-E, whose. And we often use this, that, these, those in our questions. And if we answer, we use mine, yours, his, etc. So for example, whose watch is that? So the answer is, it's Stephen's. Or we can answer like, it's his. So we don't need to say, it's Stephen's watch. You just need to answer like this. Okay, how about we try an exercise here? So write each sentence using an apostrophe and also use this is or these are. So the first one, this umbrella belongs to Sue. So here, singular. So we're going to use this is Sue's umbrella. Or here, these books belong to the students. So here, books are plural, students are also plural. So we use these are and then students, so with just apostrophe. So what about number one? Number one's gonna be, these are Peter's keys. This is the boys' football. This is my teacher's house. These are my sister's bikes. This is the children's room. This is the manager's chair. These are Mark's suitcase. These are the women's bags. And the last one, this is Joanne's radio. Hope you guys got it. And another uses of apostrophe is we are referring to the shop. We can use apostrophe. So for example, instead of saying the newsagent's shop, the baker's shop, the butcher's shop, you just need to say the newsagents, the bakers, the butchers. So look at this one here. I'm going to the baker's to buy some bread. So here, you don't need to say the baker's shop. You just refer to it as the baker's, but meaning you are going to the shop. Or when I need meat, I go to the butcher's. So you don't need to say the butcher's shop. Okay. So then we will practice this exercise here. So you are going to fill in the blanks with the names of the shops. So the first one, we went to the baker's for some bread. So baker's with apostrophe S. And for blank one is greengrocers. For two is chemists. And three, butchers, fishmongers, newsagents, tobacconists, and the last one, hairdressers. Okay, so whose? It has the same sound as whose, W-H-O apostrophe S. But whose, they have the different meanings. So whose, W-H-O-S-E, we use for possession. Whose, W-H-O apostrophe S is the contraction, meaning who is. Or W-H-O apostrophe S whose, it also means who has. So whose coat is this? It means you are asking about possession. Who does this coat belong to? So who's coming? So here you are asking about the person who is coming, or who's finished, meaning who has finished. So who is, who has. So you are asking about the person, and then whose is for possession. Okay, now we will try this exercise. So you are filling the blanks with whose or whose. Okay, so the first one is finished their homework. So this is like asking about person. So we're gonna use whose, W-H-O apostrophe S. And then next one, flat are you staying in? So here, asking about possession, so W-H-O-S-E, whose. All right, so the rest of the exercise. So number one, going to the cinema tonight. So asking about the person. And then what is that? For possession. Got an answer. So that is the person, asking for person. And playing football. So that's also asking about the person. And then house is near the river station. So this is for possession. And then bags are these, possession. And then chair is that, this is also possession. And the last one, been to France this year. So this is asking about the person. That's why whose. Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you for learning with me. See you in next episode. Bye bye.